Hey yo, y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your ROH on HonorClub 116, May 15th, 2025. Watchalong live reactions. I'm your host, Evie Div. How we doing, y'all? I too share your disappointment, right? I saw the card today and I was like, only 4 matches. Let's make the best of it. Because it was really good. I think Friday was a great sweet spot they found. And I was really hoping they're going to be able to keep up that momentum. But with them, on average, taping only one venue a week, it's a lot harder to put together an ROH card. You're effectively taping 3 shows in one go. So I can understand that. But that's why I'm like, make the best of the bad situation. Because we got ourselves a fun 8-man tag featuring the whole Sons of Texas Von Erich situation. And dang it, what else was it? I was like, there was something else on here that I was... Oh, yes, that's right. Frat House versus Dark Order, which has been an ongoing program. So I'm interested to see where we go from there. Real Yuta's also being featured on the show against Matt Mako. Not mistaken, Matt Mako is the new number 1 contender to the JCW World Championship. Should be facing off against Masha Slamovich at an upcoming event. Or am I mixing him up with somebody else? I'm trying to remember. Was it Matt Mako who won that number 1 contendership? Any card, but that's just me. Like an ROH exclusive, why not be? Agreed. Pure Rules match, Proving Ground match. Should be happening on damn near every single show. If they're not happening on every single show, they should be talking about how they're going to happen on the next one. And like, again, talking about can be as simple as a mention on commentary in a match, during a match rather, sharing the same division, you know. Oh, a tag team Proving Ground match. Well, the Sons of Texas aren't here tonight, but understanding is they will be in Proving Ground action next week. You know, as you see Frat House versus Dark Order going on. And that's that. You know, it doesn't have to be like, and we spend a whole segment talking about it, or we do a backstage interview. You can, you know, and I'm not trying to be hypercritical on ROH, because, and it is hard not to be when there is, I don't want to say so little effort going into it, because quite frankly, I don't know how much effort goes into making ROH happen at the level it's at. You know, for all we know, there could be so much effort going into making ROH on Honor Club happen each week, just as it is, and we are undervaluing it. You know, like, you know, think about the editors who have less than 24 hours to get this match in. I mean, granted, the editors at that level, with as capable as they are, because you know AEW's not hiring any slouches, with as capable as they are, they can definitely make that turnover happen. But that's not to undervalue the hard work that goes into that. And make no mistake, I don't think that people being like, this product should be booked better, are in the same breath being like, you know, this is crap production. You know, but it's worth noting that there probably is a lot of good. Well, I shouldn't. Yeah, there's a lot of effort being made. Again, I don't think that you should also take away from the feeling of, yeah, but I want there to be more focus on it. Kind of talking out of both sides of my mouth there. I also think there should be matches that are explicitly to qualify for Proving Grounds. Ooh, that's a fun one. I think so too. You should earn a Proving Ground match. I would like, and here's the thing. I remember when ROH on Honor Club started, we had a lot of multi-person matches and multi-team matches. I liked that. I feel like ROH embraced that as a divisional, is like a way of building a division in more diverse ways, you know. In traditional wrestling, we've seen 3-way matches and 4-way matches be byproducts of stories. We can't keep this contained to one-on-one because this other person's getting involved, etc., etc. But ROH seemed to just be like, well, no. We have all these contenders at this level underneath, so let's put them all against each other. And there you go. Winner moves up. Winner gets... Because it's not exactly a number... It's kind of a number 1 contenders match. A Proving Grounds match. But it's a unique concept where you don't exactly have to beat the champion. You just have to hold your own. Which really benefits heels, but I think there's a story to be told in a babyface surviving a monster heel. Like, it would be great if there was, like, a real like a tough competitor of the women's division who is like, no, I want Athena. And Athena in her proving ground matches have wrecked people's lives. But I think it'd be so cool if she were to like start just beating them down. Like, are you done? Are you done? Try to break them, and they remain unbroken. And then that 10 minutes being surrounded, all of a sudden she realizes in the last minute, and Athena tries to rush to put her away, cannot do it, and that sets up the actual title match. And we're 21. That is also an elimination match. Oh, so you're saying, like, instead of one fall to the finish, is like each person has to be eliminated. 20 falls have to occur. I'm going to pause this music because it's looking like the show should be hitting on the road here. Wait for it to get going. Hey there, Hassan. How it goes? Like a title eliminator, Casino got. Oh, that's cruel. That's cruel. If I'm in that match, I'm interfering earlier than I actually enter because I want to make sure that it does not end before I'm in there. But yes, y'all, as the show starts, please do drop a thumbs up before you get settled in. Helps us out. Quickest, easiest, most free way to do so. Yes, Trish Adora is back. What a union there.
The only former three-time pure wrestling champion in ROH history is set to kick things off this week here in Ring of Honor.
Yo, this lighting.
Who's no stranger to the mat. It should be a good one here tonight.
Is that a growl? Wheeler, what are we doing here, bro? More engineer. Nice. Hope you enjoy it.
He is representing the Death Riders, Yuta.
The unmitigated violence involving the Death Riders just last
HonorClub record.
stunning. Yuta able to
Really? Okay.
after going through a table at the hands of Powerhouse Hobbs.
His one draw is the proving ground match against Lee Moriarty. Energy. The arena today.
From Matt Mako Caprice, a man who was
Right, and then just like the bangs over his eyes and the smirk. Like, that looked so evil. Yo, Hobbs versus Yuta. Let's go.
professional fights. This guy's a beast. And doing it in the professional wrestling world also, but Yuta's a man who we know has trained with Claudio Castagnoli, former ROH World Champion, John Moxley. This is a man who's become not only a great wrestler, but a great fighter. A history maker. So he's got to cut that hair, though. This is a guy. Tell you what.
He's got
I think his hair's been causing many problems, though.
It's just a manifestation of his attitude, of the savoir-faire.
He looks like a mix between Bruce Lee and the Beatles.
There's the bell.
And he's starting to fight like Bruce Lee also. He's been amazing, record-setting 3 pure championship reigns.
Just so he hears me, I like his hair.
Just so he hears me.
Got to fly with this guy sometimes out of Philadelphia.
Some things don't change with Willie Udom. No matter how he looks, the people that he's hanging around, this wrestling style that he has, continues to improve because of the people that he's around. And if
Okay, Riccaboni.
it's more gritty.
I have to fly out with this guy sometimes. This is
And of course, one
interesting. What?
Sunday, the big one, AEW Double or Nothing coming in
Are you always sitting next to each other on the plane? Is it that awkward? Even if you're like on opposite ends of the plane? Now I have a lot of questions. Nice sweep there. Great guard by Yuta. Excellent guard by Yuta, in fact. Changing into the Jujutami.
Nice transition.
We're here for some techers.
Protect his neck and put that arm and exposed it. You're just going to have to hang on for dear life so that arm does not get extended. That's why he puts the boot to the chin.
Stepping on his face. This ain't a pure rules match.
Just pressing down, drilling in.
That's the advantage that Yuta has here is that Mako's
Who, Mako?
get into that mat wrestling sequence like you're doing MMA, but the rules
Or
of
Yuta.
wrestling
Because they both, that statement could apply to both of them.
I think that's what Yuta's exposing right here on Matt.
Well, you got to really expand your game plan.
No, Yuta? Okay.
Nice snap suplex there. Because
Honestly, it's
that are restricted,
largely comes down to
wrinkles like Yuta has.
Think about Yuta when he was a pure champion, man.
how he trains, you know, how he exercises. Not a, and this isn't me saying it's like you assume this, right? But or anybody really assumes this, but just for clarity's sake, not every wrestler is out here in the gym pumping iron, you know, clanging and banging, as they say. You know, a lot of, you know, there's wrestlers who have much more natural training methods. There's wrestlers who are largely cardio-based training, you know, like. So yeah, that's also another byproduct of different builds in pro wrestling, not just the conventional man buff. That bridge is so excellent. The way Yuta is becoming more Danielson-esque here. Oh yeah, no, the thing is, that's what's happening here. It started with the white tees and the green cargos, and now his hair's getting longer. His beard's getting a little bit more raggedy. You want to know who that looks like 12 years ago? Bryan Danielson. Specifically, Bryan Danielson in the Wyatt family. Daniel Wyatt, if you will. Remember that?
I think the one thing that will restrict him is holding himself back from
Dunking him out.
and to wrestle, and it might be pricked between the two and having to make a choice, and that's when a referee will step in. But sometimes you do kind of hold yourself back, and I think a light switch just went off to where he's changing.
Yeah.
Everything he has, and this is kind of what he should have started with.
Oh, nice with the rebound. Roadhog. Oh, look at that slick. What's her name? Oh, I play so bad. Bobby Cruz. The way I almost said Bobby Eagles. Oh my God. I got Robbie on the mind. Oi, oi, oi.
Bring that confidence right back down.
That inside wrist lock into the right angle slam, sending Mako down. Mako, though, a high.
Oh, right. No, oh. You're asking who is on right now. I thought you were asking in general. In general, Bobby Cruz. I'm not 100% certain if it is or not. I'll wait till the winner of this match to be certain.
Trying to catch his breath, get onto a table position, maybe a vertical base.
Always trying to face your opponent on the way up to see which way they're coming. Kravis lock inside. That's Kravis is also choke on the side of the neck.
Kravis?
Blood choke in front of the next to air choke. That's the difference here.
I knew it was him. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. Glad that's the case. Because I genuinely did not hear. Well, I mean, I heard, but I didn't listen, I guess.
Cheekbone to cause the disruption.
And he's also trying to brace to keep it from closing that clasp around his neck.
And now the shots to the midsection. Mako back to his feet, but it's Yuta who smartly drives that knee back into the sternum. Nice. Great move by Mako there.
I still can't get over Caprice calling a crevice. A crevice? Was that what it was? I don't even know. I'd have to.
Well, I think Mako's feeling his own neck. He just had that suplex enough to create space, but not enough to capitalize on it.
Kicked away the close line.
Nice spin kick to the stomach. Locks in.
Bro's got some great strikes. Excellent. Bro got some height on that.
Looking to apply something.
Oh, full Nelson. Blocked by Yuta. Waist lock into the ropes. Looking for the O'Connor roll. Gets it into. Wow. Chaos Theory on
Ooh.
bar. Yuta trying to block it. Yuta's got the fingers locked here.
He was in a worse position, kicking that leg free, breaking that pressure. He's gonna get it.
I think he's gonna get it. There it is. Full extension.
Hyperextended. Yuta quickly though. Rolling out of it. Rolling out of it is Yuta into the corner. Mako swinging a miss on the kick. Yuta corner to corner.
Psycho knee. Nice. The way he hit the corner and then came out with it. The inside out. Damn.
Look at this. Yuta the man. Oh, who put Danielson out of commission.
Oh, I think this is done.
Not responding.
And again, using what?
Rimbur's discretion here.
And then the cattle mutilation. What is? Look at this. Yuta.
Winner of this match by submission.
Oh, I saw him say thank you. That was great.
You ask me, Mako was
There no effort. It's my time to shine, right? Bro popped off.
Thanks to a flawless game plan from Wheeler Yuta.
Still good showing by Yuta there.
And wearing it as his own.
He's shocked. He uses the cattle mutilation often.
The only three-time pure champion
I mean,
continues.
no, yeah. Actually, I was gonna say because it's been a while, but still, the last match he was in singles competition
What a victory.
was with the cattle mutilation.
As the desert sun sets, the stars light up the night. The event that started it all.
AEW's Double or Nothing.
Bringing a whole new light.
The final of the Owen Hart tournament.
I wanted the real Mercedes.
Only woman that is stopping me is you, Jamie Hayter.
A shot at the world championship at All In. And I need that.
This isn't about your redemption. This is my ascension. AEW Double or Nothing.
Wow, they did a good job editing that line. Said this is about my assumption, but they cut out about.
Former college national champions Tom Waller, Josh Woods battle to honor the Link Creek team. Rasmussen.
Yo!
The first time I heard the name Josh Woods was 2011, his first year of wrestling at UCF. And quite frankly, I heard the name, I heard there's this stud following in your footsteps. And I'll be honest, I was a little bit jealous, but there's one thing he can't do, and that's fight harder than I do.
I look at a guy like Tom. He was an incredible athlete. You know, my coach, he was actually Tom's teammate, and he would always make these little jabs at me like, oh, you know, Tom wouldn't quit. Tom wouldn't get tired. So
Oh.
I just dug into just a little bit, you know. I had to stay
Didn't realize how much history was
I
here.
had to come in early. I had to do more work on the side to never get that comparison ever again. I didn't want people to keep comparing me to Tom. I just wanted to be myself, and I wanted people to want to be like me.
When you take a look at the amateur credentials of myself and Josh Woods, I'll be honest, the sequel is never as good as the original.
The paths we've taken to get to where we are. Tom went to UCF. He was a champion there. I was a champion at UCF. I mean, Tom went to go fight professionally. I wanted to do that. You know, I'd already fought in Sweden. I'd already represented the U.S. for the MMA team. I took a different path. You know, now, you know, we're both doing the same thing. But I did it first, and I'm doing it better.
I've trained with Josh
So they showed him with the premier athletes, but it looks like he's separate from them. He has not been billed with them
to Josh
for a
Woods
while.
For the past 15 years of my life. Josh Woods was
50?
a national champion wrestler. Josh Woods was an MMA fighter. Well, guess who was first? Guess who was before him? It was me.
You know, we're
What
friends.
did I just
We
read?
used to be teammates, train together, travel the world. This definitely isn't personal. It's business. For 3 years, I've been with this company, and for 3 years, I've done everything right. I've asked for every opportunity I can get, and I've nailed every single one of them, but still nothing has worked. Unfortunately, Tom, you are the next opportunity.
Okay. The way they're really putting over this match.
I'm a real dog. Josh doesn't have the bite.
Is this happening at Supercard?
At Dean, everyone.
Oh, at Dean.
I shouldn't be compared to
Oh, that's right, the tribute show.
level of
Hell yeah.
Woods, and I'm the goods.
Because yes, y'all, we will be doing a watch along for that, as Collision should be on Thursday again. Now.
Match that will be two great mat wrestlers. Right. Speaking of mat wrestlers,
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the accompanied by
I filled my drink too.
Wrestling out of Washington, D.C. She is representing Killer Promotions, Trish Adora.
welcome back
Boom.
to ROH Trish Adora. I had an opportunity to sit down with Trish.
I see her hair is a lot shorter. Probably a lot easier to move, honestly.
From injury,
She wore the long hair very well.
there was a knee brace, kept her out of action, but she is ready to go. And the stakes in the women's division have never been higher, Caprice, with now 3 championships on the horizon.
Absolutely, and you got to see somebody like Trish Adora. I could definitely see her in a pure title tournament.
I was going to say, let's get her in that tournament.
She has options, and so does this woman here.
Her opponent, wrestling out of St. Paul,
Although,
Minnesota,
honestly, let this be like a soft qualify.
Ellering.
Have the winner of this match be in the tournament.
Rachel Ellering here in ROH with an opportunity, Caprice. As the board of directors look toward the tournament to crown the first ever women's pure champion, You gotta think both of these stars are in the mix, and and maybe some pure wrestling, maybe some signs of scientific wrestling, and I think we'll see a scientific bout here. Yeah, you got two of the stronger women in the women division.
Glad to see Trish back.
This is a hard match to pick a winner on, man. I definitely want to see this. I could see any one of them
Offering the Code of Honor?
Like,
Okay, Code of Honor.
And then meeting each other is how much respect I have for the wrestling game of Ellering and the wrestling game of Adora. Adora has that
Agreed, Rhea. I think this should have been a tournament qualifier pure rules match.
The MD collapse can do you in. That great cross-leg brainbuster that she does is jockeying for a position here.
Okay, Trish. And then shot right back into the lockup. Okay, Rachel.
Aggression there from Ellering. Yeah. And now into the corner. We talked about double or nothing Caprice. We know that that's coming your way 1 week from Sunday. And then we head to Texas. But after Texas, after All In Texas, we're coming to the City of Champions, baby, Philadelphia. Yes, sir. For the first time ever, AEW hosting a multi-night residency at the 2300 Arena from August 27th to September.
That's going to be a time. It's really looking exciting for AEW throughout the year.
Clean break. Oh, look at this. I think Rachel was going for one. Brings it back in, reversed inside, following in, misdirection here. And as they cross, look at that, nice drop down.
I think they're really waiting to start off this tournament closer to Colin. I'm thinking sometime in June they want to start the tournament. Which is weird that they're going this far out of their way to announce it. Oh!
See how Ellering also dictating the pace of this match, brought it down real slow when she grabbed Adora.
Unless they do it Owen style. Nice drop kick. I give it most means he's only I would say that would be perfect for it.
Caprice, when you were more, you're not retired, but when you were more an active wrestler, when you were competing every week on ROH, how did it feel to come back from injury? Were you timid at all? I'm wondering what's going through Adora's mind right now. It is. It depends on how you come back. Whether you come back when doctor releases you or when you say you're fine. When you say you're fine, honestly, a lot of athletes, they're fine before they feel they're fine before they're actually fine. A doctor release fine is easier to come back from because you have that inside of your head knowing.
Oh my God.
Says you're okay, but a lot of times
Nasty shoulder work.
you're kind of pushing yourself back in the ring. And I know that Adora's been cleared, so she has.
She just hit us with the Imperium?
She's okay, so I think she's ready to go. That's a great sign. One of the stalwarts of Ring of Honor. The crowd really responding here.
The crowd is here for her.
Absolutely. Now, I wanted to see the attitude change with Trish. Is that going to come into play with? Because Trish already a great wrestler and going to New Japan's school to learn more about herself. But this aggression that she's had with Shane Taylor, a spin. Shane Taylor's promotion kind of makes her a little more unpredictable with dirt on her fingernails, if you know what I mean. Well, and I think, too, Shane is a great game planner. Lee Moriarty, a great game planner.
Both these ladies are such crisp workers, to your point.
Shane, but having Lee in the mix
Arm
as
jack was
well.
clean as fuck.
Knowing those wrinkles, the pure champion able to really outline and highlight. Fisherman bridge.
The snap to the fisherman suplex and the trying to find a good adjective. Great bridge afterwards.
Well, don't tell Queen Aminata though. Hey, we know 5 entries if she's in it, right? Nice standing switch. We know that Deonna Purrazzo has been announced in the first ever pure match last week. Nice break.
Next look out of the full Nelson attempt.
Taya Valkyrie, Layla Gray, just a couple of great names. Oh!
Yeah, this is where Rachel's got to start bringing the power to the game.
Adora didn't win it a second time, but nice backslide.
Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say. Done. I was just putting over Rachel's power, and then power play by Trish Adora. Damn. I'm an average Trish approval. Ooh. Oh, that'd be so fun. I just need that match, period. I just love seeing Trish get wins. Never mind. Great performances like that. Awaiting the Code of Honor. I love how she's being respectful, being like, oh.
Everyone keeps talking about the pure women's title. I'm sorry. Did I get canceled? Let's not worry about a title no one has won yet. What we should be worrying about is who is winning. Up here, I've been winning. I've been winning everywhere. As a matter of fact, I can even win in Mexico. Just ask La Catalina who's been winning.
Damn.
I put the R in Ring of Honor. I put the V in TV Champion. And I will continue to show that each and every night. I think I'm gonna deliver some cake, too. I'm gonna drive a car, I'll fly a plane, I'll even deliver it special, handmade, to anyone's front door. You know why? Because I show up, I show out, and I stir it up.
All right then.
When you think about Philadelphia and professional wrestling, there's only one place that should come to mind, and it's on Swanson and Ritter, the 2300. See, here's the deal. It's rough, it's gritty, it's true Philly. When you wrestle here, you show the world your heart and your guts. Now it's time for AEW to galvanize
Bye.
its
Red
legacy.
Velvet versus Kevin Knight.
Legendary arena when
Yo, that match though.
step into this iconic building, we will bring true pro wrestling back to the extreme. AEW and Ring of Honor invade the historic 2300 arena in Philadelphia.
I remember there was
For exclusive ticket pre-sales.
a match this morning that I thought about. Oh yes, Roxanne Perez versus Nick Wayne. Who is the prodigy?
Win or lose, we booze. Just unlimited potential.
Oh, Ray, that's so true. Like I don't even think that's wrong. Yes, you could be like Jade, bigger platform, return. But yeah, when we talk about who has become the best out of all of the people in that faction, who has improved the most, who has grown the most, who you could build a brand around most likely, I'd say Red Velvet. Also, shout out Layla Gray. She's really won me over the last few months. I want to see her in action like every week. She said, I want to wrestle more. They said, all right, let's have you wrestle a little more. And then she's got us out here being like, yo, can she wrestle even more? Great. Why do I want to get that picture as...
This tag team match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the accompanied by Jack Jameson.
Big agree, Rhea. Big fan of Kiera Hogan. I want to see more for her.
They are representing the Frat House, Karter and Griff.
Oh, we got two noobs. We got two noobs. And they're probably getting their asses whooped.
And then number two, the jacked up oiled young man in the back. Which one? Preston Vance. Well, fair.
Yeah, he is pretty shiny.
There you see him. He's been the one who's been causing
Hello, it's Ben. We love the bin bin.
in the match here tonight.
How it goes.
Is he really troubled over Cabana or just standing up for yourself? My goodness, he's huge. Yeah, Preston Vance is
Rat hat.
gigantic. We'll see Griff Garrison on the left, Cole Karter. There's Garrison. Garrison and
He's
Karter.
on it.
Tag team big win against SAP. But they step into the
I
ring
don't
against two
think that's how
men
that
who
works,
outgrow
Raya.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 433 pounds, Alex Reynolds, Evil Uno, Dark Order.
Uno on the left, Reynolds on the right. Two men who have been disappointed in the sophomoric actions of trying to confront Preston Vance, maybe trying to get him to see the light.
The way Uno had to hit the shoulder with doing it as well, it almost looked like he was like gonna like throw a palm strike or something. Rhea, what the fuck is this show? Wild sense of humor.
It has been the Dark Order and the Frat House exchanging shot for shot, tit for tat. Oh, Jack Jameson there. Double bicep.
Chisel, man.
I mean, yeah, you could grate cheese off.
Also, love Cole Karter sitting down here counting his abs. When then you have Jack Jameson right there,
I can appreciate a good physique.
You're right. You're right.
who would have a six-pack after Thanksgiving dinner.
Preston Vance knows the Dark Order, though. He knows the Dark Order. Dark Order's outnumbered.
Right.
Preston Vance, where is he wrong at is my question, because what has Preston Vance done that Dark Order hasn't done as well? Sometimes we don't know which way the Dark Order's coming from. Now, since they seem to be following the rules a little more, I guess it's
Okay,
a
cool.
little unfair, but
He's
there were
intense
times
right
Dark Order
hands.
did the exact same thing.
You're not wrong, Capri. Stuck down for Reynolds. Big kick from Cole Karter here. And clothesline from Alex Reynolds. And look at this. Reynolds let loose here.
2 times throwing fists like he's got a roll of quarters in him.
Always, and one of the greatest technical wrestlers on the roster. He doesn't have to do anything fancy. He just does everything right.
Well, with that precision. Of course, fans, we've talked about Philadelphia, but before we get to Philadelphia, AEW Ring of Honor is heading deep in the heart of Texas for AEW All In Texas Week. Dynamite, Collision, Starcast, Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor, all that and more leading up to AEW All In Texas Saturday, July 12th as Griff Garrison.
That week is gonna be so fun.
Garrison did nothing wrong. It was a blind tag.
Of course, it's an early start time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 Central. Look at that. Visit AEWAllinTexas.com for tickets and details. And we might need to say that again for the Frat House after that double noggin knocker, and now a double. Whoa, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Double neck breaker.
I like that. That's like a rude awakening. That was ravishing.
Wow.
Ravishing Alex Reynolds.
Some light into the darkness there. Tag made. Evil Uno back in. And for the first time, we're seeing this combination legally here. Oh, trapping the arms. Better remove.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
That's 9. That's 9. That's 10.
Oh, no, 11. Can he? Is that allowed?
Is that allowed? Is that allowed? The forbidden 11th punch. How could he?
He's bilingual. He speaks English and French. Maybe.
That's actually hilarious.
Or maybe instead of 11, it's 2 1s.
Oh, there you go. Hooks the leg. Remember, it was on Dynamite the one time. Orange Cassidy only did 1. Taz and I didn't know what to do.
Taz and I didn't know what to do. We were befuddled.
You get that one out of that joke book? Look at that. That was no, Preston Vance. No jokes about that.
Yeah, and you can see the personal feelings right there with Evil Uno.
Now through the ropes, Garrison on the Vance.
Saved though, he saved. Vance called him.
Yeah, that's a great move. That's what friends are for. How many of us got him? Off the ropes. Oh, look at that.
Oof.
Cole Karter on the opposite side.
It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game now, man. Until they even up the score, this numbers game is always going to go in the favor of the Frat House.
And normally John Silver out there, he's still recovering from that torn hamstring.
Yeah, I bet he's watching this right now, wishing he was there.
No, absolutely.
Mike Posey just going so far out of his way to not see what's happening.
Just try to hurry up and heal up so you can get back in that corner that you want to be in so bad.
And the tag was made. In comes Cole Karter, who hits the snap suplex on Uno.
And that's a beautiful snap suplex for a man that size.
Cole Karter, not a small man, standing about 6'2".
Yeah.
But the weight differential to be able to use those hips and knees like that. Excellent move. Tag made. Oh!
So many things these young guys do so well.
That's why it's been hard to get mad at the Frat House.
Yeah.
Because they're in ring. Look at this leg hooked.
I mean, yeah. No, I get where Ian was going with that. Frat House has kind of been on point. They're, in so many ways, annoying, but it also feels like the best thing to happen for all the guys involved. Like, this is the most charisma we've ever seen out of Preston Vance. Bro has been appearing for AEW since the rookie year of the promotion. But he has so much life to him now. He has so much life to him now compared to then. Since his first ever times teaming with Sean Spears to Zarko to run to now. With LFI in between, mind you.
And believe it or not, Jack Jameson, man, all they could do is get better. Bad influences, but they can still get better.
Well, Jameson, he's got an eye for talent. He knows, he's very, believe it or not, cerebral. Oh, I feel like I gotta wash my mouth out after saying that.
Last boot drop kick combination.
Very that. Like, I might think it is cringy than number killer with Mel, but it is. You see, that's the difference, right? Like, it too is cringy, but it's fun. It's fun. It's also a little bit more relatable because you either know people like that, or in some cases have been people like that. No, I'm not saying me. But like it really is like an act people can resonate with more. And also, for a company that largely relies on its in-ring rate, the in-ring rate average in this faction compared to that one is higher. Make no mistake, that other faction probably had the most legendary out of both combined with Awesome Kong. But then you look elsewhere in the faction. Yo, that was an excellent sell into the DDC. It looked like he was about to fall over, but Evil Uno said, nope, come over here. And dude was practically out on his feet already. You saw how he's like 45-degree angle, just planking.
Garrison grabbing the ankle. Garrison. The only thing between Uno and Reynolds. Uno pops Garrison up and makes the tag. Alex Reynolds in. Big
Ow.
call Karter. Garrison in. It's Reynolds. And look at Reynolds. Beautiful twisting. Back elbow there. Wow.
Goodness.
Reynolds on fire. Send Carter to the outside. Okay. Reynolds with a bit of the flippies. We diving on him? Let's go with this Cena. Ooh! Overshot it. Excellent form, though. Just almost needed more room because he has so much distance. Double axe. Yeah, that's fun. I can't wait until Silver returns. Tag, let's go. Let's get that win back, boys.
Garrison's by himself. Oh, the Corey special. Into Reynolds.
Yo. Oh, fucking.
Oh, that's gonna be three. What is he doing?
Jack Jameson.
Five. No, Vance. Are you kidding me? Again. Preston Vance again.
Bro, do something.
He cost the Dark Order.
Even though you are being way too polite. Oh, no.
That paddle.
I don't think that went right for.
Let it go.
And
Uno.
Posey doing the right thing. Uno would have got himself disqualified. Posey saving Uno from himself there.
Uno's saying they had it first. They started it, Riccaboni.
Oh, wait. Oh,
The way he shoves it back into his hands and said, give me that.
those 24-inch arms of Preston Vance up through the jaw.
Just handing him this win.
No.
Rough. Preston Vance carried Frat House for a match he wasn't even in. Bro split on his back?
Numbers, man. 6 against 2.
That was a 2-on-2 match for 80%, for the first 80% of it, Capri.
Yeah.
competing like two teams should. And then Jameson gets up on the apron after the Dark Order think they finished it off. Preston Vance taking advantage on the outside and then delivering.
Way too many numbers. And who are these extras?
The Frat House, who have now reeled off 2 huge victories in a row.
I'm gonna laugh if every week they have different like like pledgees.
And now AEW stomps into the Lone Star State to prove it.
Can you hear that? The sound of legends colliding, rivalries reigniting, and history being made.
Get ready, Texas. We're gonna blow the roof off. From Dallas to Houston, San Antonio to El Paso, this is your moment, Texas. AEW All In is coming to glow.
Hey, Mercy, welcome home. Look, most of the show, but you still got the main event ahead of you. It's gonna be a fun 8-man tag. Yes, welcome in.
Don't just watch history.
I hope your day's been good to you thus far. You got it.
Can't wait for Texas and can't wait for this
Oh,
at Collision.
what is this?
Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito teams with Tomohiro Ishii and Brody King against Roppongi Vice and Lynch Archer, the Don Callis family.
That's right. Joining the Doghouse family off of the betrayal to the Ishii.
Revenge after Powerhouse Hobbs put him through a tape. In a #1 contenders match, Crew and the Sons of Texas battle for a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championships at Double or Nothing.
Sammy Guevara. What a face.
It's main event time. This is an 8-man tag team match.
Yes.
Fall of a 20-minute time.
Collision's gonna be a lot of fun.
Team number 1, first, Mansoor, Mason, Madden, him.
But yes, y'all, heading into the main event already. Of course, as we do so, please drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so already, of course. If you're new here, do subscribe. These are the vibes. It's the most casual experience of the week, being ROH, but we cover up plenty of other stuff along with AW Dynamite and Collision on this channel. We also do the All Elite Rewinds. Currently in early 2020 AW pre-pandemic Dynamite. Getting a little promo. The same promo each time. Short ROH since the already main event. Exactly the case, John. Yeah. Very much a sub-rampage length show once more.
In the crowd, I think they should rename it the Small D.
What does that mean? It makes them laugh a little too hard,
Small D.
What does that even mean?
But
Dick
that's
jokes.
okay, because tonight, all we need is the tip. So
We
we're
would be
gonna
honest.
ask our new tag team partners tonight and all of you to join in on our pregame cheer. So when I say athletes, you say rule, nothing else.
Isn't Dallas the big D?
Hands in, boys.
And does he have Stockholm? What does
Oh,
he think they're going to say?
athletes.
Damn. MXM didn't even commit. That's great.
Wait, what does these think they're going to say?
I know, you
Sterling keep
ask the same question, you get mad when you get the same answer.
The tips being put in.
and their opponents.
I was hoping they'd all come out at least. Why isn't this 4-man collective referred to as the Sons of Texas? Because I feel like that would make this so much easier to address.
Their partners are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. And also 1/3 of the ROH World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, the Natural Dustin Rhodes. They are the Sons of Texas.
Bobby Cruz got it, man. The Sons of Texas making a statement last night on Dynamite Beach Break, looking to add another title to their What an introduction.
Yes, I do believe. I want to say His mother is half Puerto Rican, something like that. Go ahead and mixing that up with somebody else.
For the reign of Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erichs. What a year it's been here tonight.
Best for Dustin Rhodes, man. He's like the nucleus.
He certainly is, and he's been honestly one of the MVPs.
And there's the bell.
Mike Posey calling for the bell. He's going to start things off here with Marshall Von Erich and Aria Davari. Card of a type for newer viewers' caprice. Marshall Von Erich wrestles barefoot in honor of his father, the great Kevin Von Erich, and it's Tony Neeson with the tag. Oh, look at this. Double team right away, and they were mentioning the T-shirt. You can get the Athletes Suck or Athletes Rule chant on shophonor.com, and fans, shopaew.com. It's got some great new T-shirts, tag made, including a really fun Outrunners and Bubba Wallace collaboration.
Oh, we didn't get the Outrunners. We didn't get the Outrunners merch commercial the last couple of weeks on ROH. I just realized. Get that pose.
Well, the best is the Athletes Suck shirt. The worst is the Athletes Rule shirt. Look at that. One count there. Is Marshall in trouble, though? It's been essentially 4-on-1 since the bell rang.
I bet you Sterling thinks that's ironic.
Well,
Yeesh. That chop hurt. I just know it.
and I guess the joke's on the fans. Oh, because he's getting their money. Tag me. Ross is in. And Ross in. Marshall in. My goodness. Look at this. Two brothers. Wow. Big punt. And standing moonsault. Leg hooked. 1, 2. A great job there with that tight pin. Mansoor really had to fight out of it there.
Tell you, man, some things you're just born with, man, and that it's natural. That's exactly what Ross and Marshall are showing.
Oh, Sammy Guevara.
There we go. Nice little team.
Great to see him.
Despite the fact that everybody, well, never mind. Sammy and Dustin are matching, I guess.
And Guevara. Wow.
Nice.
Look at that. Popping back up. Sammy and Dustin made history this year. Oh, hey.
Look, posing. He didn't look bad either, Rick Body.
That face.
He stole the camera move, too. Now, did you say posing or posey? Because posey's in there, too.
Posing.
Okay.
Posing's the ref.
Look at that. Oh, forearm there. And Mansoor. And wow.
For a second, I thought Mansoor was going to land on his feet.
Here we go.
Made. And in comes Ross. Sammy wanted to tag to Dustin, but Mansoor able to isolate Dustin for a moment. Oh, look at that. Sterling. Come on. Yeah, get him. Get him. Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice.
Look at this,
Watch this,
Mansoor.
Rick Body.
Oh,
I don't see any other team.
great move. I thought it was just so they kick him in the ribs, which would have also been pretty effective. But the senton hyperextending his back, that's actually really, that's rough. Hey, Dar, welcome in. Good to see you on the other side of the sun. How you doing, brother?
He just looked in the wrong place, and Maddox capitalized.
Look at this. That shows you what a piece of garbage our wrestlers think Sterling is, that ambulance chaser, those frivolous lawsuits. Look at, there he is. Jeez. What did he even mean? The big D is Dallas. Detroit's Detroit Rock City. What was he talking about earlier?
I think he's got a. You like MXM? You know, there's a lot of innuendos in there, Rick Body.
Anyway, I don't know what
Yes.
Look at that. Nice technique.
ROH has been fun for what it is. It's been a short episode.
Davari, go to the top of the
Rampage vibes. Sans fastest hour. The way he went for the cross body, he would have landed parallel. What kind of splash would that have been?
opportunity here.
But yes, we have ourselves a fun main event on our hands.
Into the corner. Tag me from Davari. Sneeze. And it's the natural Dustin Rhodes. The crowd here in Detroit has come alive.
I do think with these established residencies that they're coming up on, they should really take the advantage to schedule an extra date out of those venues so they could just dedicate it to some ROH tapings. That would be great, much like they did Arlington last year.
Vince is in the Tokyo Dome in Australia. Back at Final Battle. Oh! Look at this. Oh. Man, look at the strength of Tony Nese. Wait a minute. And whoa! I'll meet you.
Nice, nice. Let's go. Still in it.
Able to kick out there. Maybe missing his Uncle Charles too much. Ross to the outside. It's Dustin Rhodes.
Marshall looking for a tag. Gets it. Oh, he's going to apply that claw. Once again, Sterling getting involved. Nice with the jumping knee for the save. And for the cutter. Replace beautiful counter, turning into this double team move. Nice. Very safe of Mansoor as well with his timing on that move. Love to see the good work. Great work, in fact.
And the Von Erichs again takes two to get Mason Madden out. I thought you were going to say to make a thing go right, Riccaboni.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that big clothesline. It does, but I'm not.
Nice into the schoolboy. Got a hold of Trunks. Not the greatest grip, but still. Yes, Mercy, he really is. And it's excellent to say because, you know, there's safe workers and then there's, like, cushiony workers. You know what I mean? Like, the workers who are too obviously safe, that their strikes don't look like they land well, and, like, they always look like they're making sure to land flat and safe with their moves. But then there's people like Mansoor who do those things without really noticing, without you noticing them. Unless, you, of course, you have, like, a real keen eye for these things or you just happen to get a good angle. But yeah. Comeuppance, brother. Gonna need a crutch coming into that contract signing next week. Save with the cutter. Riding his Easter egg. So he gets for having Easter eggs in May. No. Get him. And the Easter eggs. Oh, the double claw. The claw. Every single time I see the claw, I can't help but think of Liar Liar. And there you have it, the submission victory. Goes the Von Sons of Texas Erichs. Mansoor getting carried out by Mason. I love that so much. You said we're done. We're out of here. Perhaps the athletes do suck.
The collective sons of Texas. What?
The music has stopped. Crew?
What is that?
Crew.
Oh, that's not Davies. We're in the Motor City. Whoa, wait a minute. The crew has
They said we had this angle planned. What do you mean out of nowhere? Because this was filmed like 2 weeks ago. Or was it? Yeah, no, definitely. So they're in Detroit right now, not Chicago. For this match specifically, the previous matches were hosted, I think, in the Texas venue they were at. Will you? Yes, that is true, Mercy, but this is very much not the same venue. This is the venue that, this was the Detroit venue from a couple of weeks ago. But all the same, that was ROH, my friends. Thank y'all so much for hanging out for this bite-sized edition of Pro Wrestling. It's been very much appreciated. ROH isn't the most appointment viewing, but I'm always grateful for those y'all who come out because it still is fun for what it is. And I just have it in mind. I don't know when. I don't know how soon. I do think it will be relatively soon. ROH is going to really pick up some steam. And I want to be watching it when it does. You know, that's always been my mentality with pro wrestling. That's always been why I haven't fallen out of it more throughout my 10 years of fan. But yes, y'all, that's it. Please do leave a thumbs up. If you could be so kind. Next time we'll be going live is going to be early Saturday morning, slash Saturday night, depending where in the globe you are. It's going to be the night 5 of Best of the Super Juniors, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific. Otherwise, next time we'll be live is going to be on this channel for Collision Beach Break. Do check out both here and WM Plus, which is our New Japan Watch Along channel. So yes, please do make sure to check out the tabs. Look into that. Check out our schedule post over in the post section of the channel, the community section of this channel. Join the Discord. A lot of fun going on over there. But until next time, take care and happy wrestling.